Hello Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm doing another wonderful reading for you for the magic of Pisces today. We've been looking at relationships and how you can really help with the magic of those relationships, because if you think about it, having relationships with your environment, with people, truly is a magic that you weave between everybody who's involved. There's a lot of things that come to fruition by the magic that you instill in every moment. Whether a relationship is successful or not has a lot to do with everybody who's involved. When you come from a place of honesty, and like I said this morning, I don't like the word boundary, but more of letting people know who you are and how you want to be treated and cared for can be a real it's a wonderful way to get off any relationship to a very good start, because right at the beginning you're putting your cards down to let people know what you will be willing to take and what you prefer not to deal with. Okay? You also attract the better people, because people who want to take advantage of you won't stay in your field of vision very long, because they won't be able to get something from you. Okay? So the Magician showed up as the card for the second reading. Now, I did already another reading this morning, which was the card of relationship from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. And we already talked about different types of relationships that come in. They actually gave us examples of guilty relationships, how certain relationships can make you feel guilt and other relationships can make you feel victimized. So if you're interested in that, please go see that. But in this afternoon, we're going to talk about the resources that are available to you so that you can yield that power and turn these relationships that you're nurturing into a reality that you are content to be in. Okay? So, here we go. We're going to take from the self-awareness, the soul truth cards. I've been calling them all kinds of things, but what are the dominant emotions that run my life? These didn't turn, so let's see if they can come out. Oh, yep, okay. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Okay. So let's see here. How do you fill your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We only have today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? What came through a lot is stress and joy. What we're talking about is those feelings when you're with people and situations happen that bring you stress. There's situations that bring you anger and anxiety. So how do you want your magic to be used? You want to bring in joy, you want to bring in trust, and you want to bring in peace. So this is just recapping what we were talking about this morning. By being truthful and using everything that you have, your personal power, your intention, your action, your wishes will come true. With your actions, your wishes will come true. You will foster and bring in the relationships of which you want to be part of your life. So this one says, does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships. And that's what we're looking at this morning in the card of relationships. So Pisces, yeah. Or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side? So they're asking you again to add more play and laughter. Yesterday they were asking you to add more dancing. So they're really asking you to shift that energy into something better. But how do you do it? You have to start using what you have to put that in place so that you're attracting it into your life, right? If you're not spending all of your time feeling like a victim or feeling guilty when you shouldn't, then you have more time for fun, play, and dance. And a better feeling energy altogether, Pisces. Okay? So let's see here. Let's take another one of the Morgan Tarot. I love this circle. Everything's connected. Everything is connected. Okay? Full circle. See that? Full circle. So, if you feel bad, if you don't explain yourself, if you don't set the limits to what people do to you, what you bring in is what's going to come in, right? If you start with victimization and guilt, you're going to go full circle into that emotion. If you bring in joy, happiness, and you tell people, yeah, this made me angry, but in kindness, explain to them, come from the heart, you're going to bring in people who take that into consideration when they do things, especially for you and with you. They're going to be less likely to step on your toes if you keep taking the toes away from them. Okay? If you stop putting your feet in front of their feet for them to step on, they'll stop stepping on your feet. Okay? Great way of putting it. Like that. Okay. So, full circle. Limitations removed. Blocks removed. Only clear path and journey ahead. Drama be gone. I figured that part out a long time ago as I had different friends come in and out of my lives. I realized that certain people, they foster drama. They give it a lot of energy, right? They gossip. They listen to people's drama. They have drama themselves. It's almost like a routine and a habit they get into. And it seems that every time you speak to these people, they're talking about some dramatic thing that has happened in your life, their life. And suddenly, every once in a while, they try to drag you into it. I quickly realized that these people were giving it that energy. And they were bringing it about. And as soon as I realized it, I stepped out and said, I don't really want to hear about that person. I don't know them personally. And as soon as you say that to a person who gossips, they quickly move away. Trust me. They need somebody who can be an audience to what they have to say or what they've heard. Oh my God, that's so terrible, right? And if you don't engage in that, if you don't give them the tools It goes both ways, right? You take those tools to bring in good energy, but if you don't give them the tools to bring in bad, then they have nothing to work with. Okay? Then you unblock. I understand that it's fun for a while, but take a rest from that drama, from that stuff. You're just filling your brain and your days with stuff, I don't know, that takes up room, so much room that you don't get, like this card is picturing, you get foggy in the background. There's no room for rest and healing. You're always constantly thinking about something that's going to, shake up everything. And it's just unhealthy, actually. Just unhealthy. So, you want peace? Do you really want peace? Okay? And we've seen these people. They gossip and gossip and gossip. Did they really want peace, or did they secretly love the drama? What energy are they feeding? The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a knight of, he's kind of a role model type. He's got a lot of self-confidence. He gets praised a lot. Okay? Does a lot of successful work. It is, again, with the empowerment card, because if you look at him, he's very much at the head of the pack. You can bring in a lot of victory, even though drama is very busy, keeps you busy, and maybe it gives you the idea that that there's always something going on. And some people think that the other way, love and peace and contentment, can be a little boring. You can teach people that it's not boring to be that. You can bring in other challenges, but ones that are constructive, that bring in more happiness and bliss, and a sense of community, a sense of getting together to brainstorm, and to really lead in the troops into something that's going to be fruitful, not just for you, but for everybody. As I said, the challenge is not to have any problems. The challenge is to how we perceive them. Are we constantly overcoming things, or are we overcoming things? There's a very different way of seeing it and feeling it in our physical body. Okay? The Hermit card. We're going to have that tomorrow, I believe. I believe I saw it. Am I right? Yeah, tomorrow is the Hermit card. So, it didn't come out of the deck, but it's an introspective way of thinking of things, of really, Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. Things that have concrete fortitude, that move forward in a way that's more practical. The progress is longer lasting. It's not always just, on the surface things. It's not just for the 15-minute flash in a pan drama. The things that you do in a way that's constructive, of overcoming a challenge, of naming the challenges and talking about them, and then coming together of solutions. It's something that leaves behind a trail that is abundant. Okay, usually the knight, and he's been shown in very different ways that the land, the trail that he leaves behind him, even if it's slow and steady, is very abundant in nature. Your magic tools today is to know how to use them constructively. What came out? Oh, the 3, right. Reconnection with you and like-minded people. Queen of Cups. I like the way the king and the queen, they kind of look. They're not opposed to each other. The magicians is having the tools, but not only just having the tools, it's knowing how to use them. You need a little bit of insight, though, because everybody has their own set of tools. It's how we use them. We have a lot of power. All of us have power. Okay? But it's the actions that you take after that make things happen, to apply them to your goal. But how do you do that? You do that with receiving it. We've had queens come out a lot this week because of the 3 queens that came out at the beginning of the week, including the Queen of Cups. She's the queen, the counselor. You have the Ace of Rods, the Ace of Wands, bringing in beautiful, beautiful magic and energy to be inspired, okay, to create rather than destroy, and to take that excitement and use it into something constructive, okay? So, pleasure and play, what are the dominant emotions? Is it strife? Is it, oh, you know, blocks, restrictions, can't, people coming in with the same drama, 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 did you hear? Or are you going to take a rest, heal that up, give yourself some space, time, and use all of that as a more victorious way to make things happen? A long-lasting experience, more that is in a receptive mode so that you can give out more. Give and receive are both, right? And these would work very well together. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, they would work excellently together to bring in these wonderful new energetic ideas and bring them full circle. Okay, so if you're in a circle right now and at the end of that circle you're not liking the energies that are coming back to you, it's time to go back to the beginning and think, okay, how did this begin and how did it come back full circle to me in this way? What can I do to change it? How can I apply all my magic tools in my magic box, everything that I have within me, to have a better outcome? Truth, compassion, determination, bringing in and giving out what I want back. Do you want people to be truthful yet kind in the way they talk to you? Then that's what you give out. Do you want people to get together and have the beautiful joy of coming up with solution and overcoming problems and make it an experience that's worthwhile and fulfilling? Then that's what you give out and that's what you get back. Okay? All right, my beautiful ones, that's it for today. That's the magic. Okay, so in the comments, write, I will give out the energy that I want in return. I will put out the energy that I want in return. There you go. Yeah. Tomorrow we're going to finish the readings. We're going to round everything up and just nice little bow with Spirit's help. And I thank you so much. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Take good care of yourself, Pisces.